Hey, if you're new to the team, one of the first things you're going to do is take a recording you've done in Camtasia and upload it into our learning management system. That sounds simple, and honestly, most of it is. But there is one part that people rush past, and when they do, it comes back to bite them. The learner finishes the module, but the LMS never records that they actually did it. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to export a Camtasia project into a SCORM format. More importantly, I'm going to show you the one decision that actually matters. Let's get into it.
Here's what we're working toward. This is a module I already exported and uploaded, and as you can see here, it's tracking completion and this quiz score reported back correctly. That's the goal. Every step I'm about to show you exists to make this happen. Now, let's build it. Okay, back in Camtasia, once your recording is done and you're ready to export, you're going to go to the top right-hand button that says Export, then select Local File. Click on Advanced Settings, and click on the Preset button and select Basic MP4 with Smart Player. Before we get to the SCORM specific settings, just a couple of quick basics. Resolution, we're keeping this at your standard setting, and file size isn't usually a huge concern unless you're working with a really long recording. Nothing exotic here. But when you click on Smart Player, that is where it gets specific to how we deliver this to the LMS, and this is the next part that I really want you to slow down for. Select the checkbox that says Report using SCORM, and then select SCORM Options. So right here, you're going to see a choice between SCORM 1.2 and some variation of SCORM 2004. And I want to be honest with you. Most people click through this without thinking about it, and most of the time, it doesn't cause a problem. But when it does cause a problem, this is almost always why. SCORM 1.2 is the older standard. It's simpler, and it's compatible with basically every LMS out there, including some older or more bare-bones systems. What it doesn't do well is detailed tracking. It's really just pass-fail, complete, incomplete. SCORM 2004 gives you a lot more sequencing, more detailed scoring, more granular tracking of exactly where a learner is in the content. But here's the catch. Not every LMS implements SCORM 2004 the same way. I've seen cases where a course exported as 2004 technically works, but the completion status doesn't report the way you would expect because the LMS on the other end interpreted the spec slightly differently. My rule of thumb, if you're not sure which one our LMS expects, default to SCORM 1.2. It's the safer, more universally compatible choice, and for the vast majority of what we build, we don't actually need the extra complexity SCORM 2004 gives us. If a specific project genuinely needs the more detailed tracking, that's worth a quick conversation before you export, not something to guess on. The other setting under it, this is your completion criteria. Are we marking this complete based on viewed percentage or based on a passing quiz score? This is the setting most people forget to check, and it's the single most common reason a module finishes for the learner but never actually registers as complete in the gradebook. Take the extra 10 seconds here and confirm it matches what this specific module actually needs. Once those settings are right, go ahead and hit export. Camtasia is going to package this up as a zip file. That's your SCORM package. From here, you're uploading that zip file directly into the LMS as a new course item. I'd always recommend one extra step before you consider this done. Actually open the module as a test learner, click through it, and confirm completion tracks the way you would expect. It takes 2 extra minutes and it catches almost every SCORM issue before a real learner ever sees it.
That's it. That's the whole process. Honestly, the SCORM version and the completion settings are the only two things really worth slowing down for. Everything else will be pretty forgiving. This is the kind of thing I need a new team member to know and understand in their first week. So hopefully this saves you the trial and error that I had to go through the first time I did this. Good luck, and once again, welcome to the team.